Okay, hey guys, it's Miss Summers, and this video is to help you with your Survivorship Bubble Lab. I'm going to do my very best to demonstrate what you're going to do for each part for your lab. Okay, so first thing what you need. You're going to be put into groups of about 3 to 4. You will be given a tarp, like a little paint drop cloth thing to keep our floors nice and tidy. Everybody will have a thing of bubbles. You will have one hula hoop, and every person will have a sheet that looks like this. This is our data table, very important, this piece of paper. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to determine how parental care, or how different levels of parental care influence survivorship. How long on average your offspring live. Okay, so our offspring are going to be our bubbles, all right? And we're going to have 3 different groups. We're going to have 3 different levels of parental care. Our first one is going to be the we love you babies, okay? So these are going to be high levels of parental care. So what you would do is one person will take their little bubble wand and you will blow a bubble, all right? And your job will be to keep that bubble alive as long as possible. So you can use your hands, you can use pieces of paper, all right? You just want to keep it near you and away from the ground, okay? If it floats like away, like down the hallway and you can't go chase it, all right? Or if it pops, it did not survive, okay? So you'll blow a bubble, try to keep it alive as long as possible, and then record how old it was when it died. Okay, so for our bubbles, they're gonna have a maximum age span, a maximum age of, where are you at? There it is. 25 seconds. So if it makes it to 25 seconds, it makes it to the max lifespan. If it doesn't, we're gonna tally it here. So let me give you an example. Let me demonstrate. All right. I'm going to try to do this one bubble at a time. So don't try to keep every single bubble alive simultaneously. That's going to be really hard to keep track of. There's my bubble. So I'm going to keep it alive, and I'm timing it in my head. We're going to say that was 6 seconds. I didn't do a very good job of keeping it alive. That's okay. It wasn't 6 seconds. We'll say it was 4. We'll say it was 4. Okay. So I'm going to tally 4 seconds, age of death 4 seconds. One of my little bubbles didn't make it, okay? So you're going to repeat this until you have 30 tally marks, 30 tally marks here, okay? 30 tally marks. Our next group is going to be the sink or swim baby. So this is going to be less parental care, okay? So you're not going to chase your bubble around or anything like that. You're just going to do the exact same thing. You're going to blow one bubble and just kind of let it go and time how long it takes. Boop. Okay. So that one lasted a little bit longer. That one was 7 seconds, all right? I'm not sure. I just made that up in my head. Okay, so I would go to sink or swim. All right, and I would tally 7 seconds. 7. I can do this. All right, tally there. You'll repeat until you have 30 of them, exactly 30 of them. Okay, now the last group is the hardest group. It's the tough love babies, okay? This is where we're going to use the hula hoop, okay? So for this one, in order for the babies to grow up, they have to go through this hoop. Okay, so you're going to stand on one side. Okay, somebody's going to hold this for you. All right, and you're going to blow your little bubbles. All right, again, I would do one at a time, so that way you're not weirding out or anything. Okay, if it doesn't make it through the hoop, it dies at 1. Okay, you don't start timing it until it's gone through the hoop. Okay, so let me give you an example. Those bubbles didn't go through the hoop, so they don't get to grow up to be adults, okay? So even though even though they took a few seconds to hit the ground, okay, they're gonna go in this one category, and I'm gonna make sure that this says one right there. Okay, so it has to make it through the hoop before you start timing it. Okay, before you start timing it. All right, and that is how we're gonna demonstrate our 3 levels of parental care.